WBOSN Bossman Radio.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning and welcome to Drive Time. Right on time at 8-ish. A little more on the ish side this morning, but that's the way you go when it's a fluid situation. Good morning, Ken. Greg Fleming here with us also. Good morning to all of you in with us first thing this morning. Brad Heston, David Patchett, Super Dave, Daniel Smith in as well, Todd Purvis, Jeff Booker, Chris Hall. Good morning to each and every one of you. Ken, excited to be here at the Chevy dealership this morning.
Yep. We that could be some of the problem why we're what took us a little longer to get situated than normal. So I'm gonna blame it on that anyway.
Nice setup here, nice change of pace. Glad to be on the north side of town, and encourage anybody that's out and about running errands first thing this morning, stop in. You never know, we'll offer you a slug of water and maybe stick a microphone in your face.
You definitely get a swig out of that jug. Is that what you're saying?
Plenty to go around.
Plenty.
And I know where there's more.
You do?
Oh yes, sir.
Where would that? Down at the end of the table down there?
Well, there's a tap right behind this wall right here that I can go back and load up some more.
I got you. I'm going to tell you, I'm not used to sitting in a rolling chair doing these shows. I'm used to just kind of kicking back, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm having a little tough time with this right here.
Well, I'll tell you,
I'm rolling all over the place.
I'm speaking for myself. A short-legged guy with wheels on his chair can very quickly end up
it can go bad
away from the table. So,
I'm telling you right now, it's not good at all. But let me do this here. Let's bring this down just a hair, if I can, or at least something. Anyway, I think we're all still in frame. These shadows are just they're kind of rough. But hey, there's nothing we can do about that.
It actually helps me.
Does it? Oh, okay.
It actually helps me.
I'm good with that. There's T-Bone and Father Ted in this morning. There's the Wheeze. Danny Moore, Kathy Tolan. Kathy sent a new prototype for the jug. I haven't put it out yet. Nellie Rock. There's Dot. Marshall Bracken. Mary Chandler in.
Good crowd this morning.
Mallory Stanley in. Yeah, here we go. Shandrika. What's up, Shandrika? Butch. There's Big Butch. Cassie Whitman. Derek Bray. What's up, Derek? There's Cheyenne. I don't know if you've met Cheyenne yet, but Cheyenne is a special person. You can't wait to meet her. I promise you.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Yeah, she is. We have a lot of fun with Cheyenne. So, if I don't roll out this chair, tell you what we'll do. We're gonna get some carpet.
I'm gonna take it.
Lay down on this floor. But you look what I have in my pot in my.
I almost. And I still might do it.
I'm
thinking about.
You. I thought it was supposed to be.
I'm gonna disassociate myself from the show so I can get the runner for that.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Thought I had 4 of them, but yeah, there's 4. How about that right there?
My daddy's calling us the Three Stooges, by the way, Greg.
Yeah. Oh, hey Paul. Hey D, what's going on? The Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges.
The modern day. The Butch said the modern day Three Stooges. Good morning, Miss Janie. Mark Peters. For those of y'all that don't know, the man sitting in between us.
The man, the myth, the legend.
This is the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Flembo, Greg Fleming. How you doing this morning, Greg?
Good, pretty good.
I know you've spent the last. I'm gonna probably say several mornings and afternoons in the hunting woods. You got some good hunting stories to tell us. Any big deer stories, or maybe some that are maybe not so big, but way bigger now that you can tell the story.
It's just been a horrible year. We should be hunting some spotted bass this morning, I think.
Is that well?
It's hot weather, 70-something degrees,
and then all of a sudden it's 25. Yeah.
It's in the full moon. It's just been it's horrible. I mean, we've killed some little old small piney wood stuff. Nothing to brag about. Of course, I did shoot about a 160, 170 class up in Missouri, and
I was gonna say, didn't now I saw that story, and correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't your son get you that for was it Christmas?
Birthday.
A birthday? Yeah, birthday present. Yeah.
an awesome surprise, and it was a great trip. The only thing is, of course, the outfitter wasn't, up to par, and it was all set up for bow hunting. There was no shooting rest on anything out of hundreds of stands and horrible conditions. So when you shoot at an animal that big and you don't have anything to rest on, you're taking, and obviously he crossed the landline, and you can't go across the landline in Missouri and retrieve your animal. So $3,000 shot gone,
There's Miss Patty Mitchell, Miss Diane McCracken in this morning.
I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but I don't understand not being able to cross the line.
Butch said Flimbo didn't need an introduction at all. Butch McKinney, but Lance, I call him Butch, but Cuz said you didn't need an introduction at all, Greg.
I appreciate that.
Sargie, good morning, Sargie.
Safety thing. It's all about safety.
Luana, good morning,
I
Luana.
Cross the line to get that deer because I don't want to.
It is your pleasure.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry. I'm telling people good morning.
Yeah.
What is it? Is a safety issue?
Safety, and I said, well. Then the kind of I said, let's go talk to the landowner. Maybe we can work out some kind of arrangement to go retrieve the animal because we don't leave them here in Alabama.
Right.
We don't want to kill anything and leave it. But ultimately, we find out that he doesn't like the outfitter, so we're not going to get the deer anyway. So.
Man, how many nights have you thought about him?
He was huge.
Biggest one you ever shot at?
Good morning, Louise.
Yes.
Good morning, Weezy.
Tim Moore, good morning to you. So biggest deer you ever shot? That had to be kind of a long plane ride or a long ride back, wasn't it?
It was tough.
Yeah.
Long drive back, yes.
So if y'all drove, I'm going to tell you right now, I would, I bet you had some choice words with that outfitter before y'all left. Or was that just law? I mean, is it just nothing you can do about it?
I had Sean put a ping on the landline, so I thought about going back with the iPhone after the hunt was over and taking it in my own hands.
Hey, he don't know about anybody from South Alabama, does he?
No, he doesn't.
What is that, Missouri? That's the show me state, isn't it?
Tell you the next
I
time
only showed him too.
Next time Half-Pulp makes one of his cross-country runs, you just need to load up.
He'd up with happy.
Get that thing fired up.
He would do it. He would have went then and done it. There would have been an argument at the landline. He'd have done it.
I got a feeling you'd do it too.
That ping was on the iPhone for a reason.
Who are you with?
Oh, Lord.
That's all that out. Listen, I guarantee you, he wouldn't have wanted to have to have come in there and really push that real hard with you.
No.
Now, was this on the first, middle, end of the hunt?
I had a couple of days to hunt left, but when that happens, they had told me I could keep hunting. But when that happens, you're done. You don't, How many times are you going to shoot a 160, 170? And I watched a 151 and an eighth for about an hour, and the guy next to me killed it. It was 151 inches, but my
Good morning, Miss Becky.
500 yards.
Morning, Susan and Patty Peach in this, Patty Whitworth. Here I am with that. It's just that maiden name thing kills me. Well, I can tell you this. Now, how about Sean? Did he do any good?
Didn't see anything.
Really?
Was shooting. I think he saw a small 8 point, and that was it. But I did. I mean, I got the fulfillment part. I just didn't get the ending. So.
Well, you know what they say, and of course this don't help your feelings any, but that's why they call it hunting instead of killing. And listen, did y'all see the deer go down? Or was it something you could see him over there? You just couldn't go get him?
They had put me in a blind, a shooting house. It was set up for bow hunting only. So obviously the windows are oblong, tall and not wide. And a simple 2x4 scabbed in the thing, you would have had a shooting rest, So I will never ever shoot at a deer again where I'm like trying to get against the window ledge, It's got to be something you can lay your gun on. So obviously I stressed that very loudly several times to the owner of the
I bet you.
He's probably bought a truckload of 2x4s.
Good morning, Emmy.
How was the chow?
Fairly good, yeah.
Steaks?
No, it wasn't like Cedar Creek.
Okay.
I've been there a few times. No, that's how it's done.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it was an exciting.
It was a great trip.
You know, maybe not the way you wanted it to turn out, but certainly an exciting trip. It sounds like that. So what you're saying is next time there'll be a different outfitter, more than likely.
Yeah, we've learned about picking and really reading the reviews and everything. But I will say this: anytime, it doesn't matter about anything else. Anytime you get to spend several days of quality time with your kid, that is that's worth more than anything.
I was going to say, I know the hunt itself and the way it played out was probably a little disappointing, but the gesture on Sean's part had to make your heart swell with pride and love, and to know that he recognized.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome when your kid pays for a year.
Yeah,
and works overtime every week. That's means
his money.
Yeah.
His money.
His money.
It could cost me a dime.
Yeah.
And he
so that probably made it even worse on you when you was up there.
He wouldn't let me buy a pack of gum up there. I mean, I didn't have to bring anything.
Yeah.
Well, Stokes and I haven't got to that point yet. He did
want
to spend some time with this past weekend, but he ain't got to that point where he's buying my gum for me yet. So maybe we'll get there.
Well, but that's great. That I seen y'all's picture, and that's awesome. Anytime. And kids, Shauna fixing to be 26. Kids never get too old. If I'm 60-something, he's 30-something. It's, still your kid.
My son's birthday's today. Turned 18 this morning, and it has gotten away quick. And, of course, like anybody that has children, I don't have to explain that to, but it goes by quick. And as they get older and you get a chance to spend some quality time with them, it means the world to you.
That's right.
Good morning, Jay Will. Dave and Madden in the house also. Good morning.
Man, you were talking about earlier being up here at the Chevrolet store. We decided to change it up, move up here on the north side. There's Connie Baggett in with us and Darlene Mulder.
I like it
Thompson.
up here.
I like it up here too. Let me tell you why. Because you're about 6 foot from me.
a little tighter than
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You remember that? What was that show that was on Balky and what back in the '80s? Something, not the Odd Couple. No. That's wrong. But anyway. And it wasn't too close for comfort. That was a 70. Anyhow, I'm just telling you,
it's tight.
Yeah, I'm glad you're down there.
Yeah,
and nothing against.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
We had some cramped quarters over there at the Ford store. Yeah. Now I will tell you this: if somebody don't get the air conditioning on about 65 up in here, it's fixing to get probably bad.
Also enjoy the panoramic view here. I mean,
well, yeah, there's a whole lot more to see. I mean, we of course we're set up in the showroom here at the Super Dave says it's got that corporate feel to it. Well, we got these corporate seals up behind us. It was a great. I thought this was kind of a good backdrop to set this thing up on.
Yeah, here they come. Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers.
That was it.
Thank you, Sarju and Rebecca. There you go. Perfect Strangers. Bosom Buddies. That was another one.
Yeah.
But Perfect Strangers. That was it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I kind of well, we sat over there and so tight in that. I'm gonna tell you, we may not go back over there.
This is nice. I'll tell you where I'll vote for. Right here.
I'll tell you this. If we do go back over there, good morning there, Justin and Trent Davison in, Jason Thompson. If we do go back over there, we're going out in the showroom.
Yeah.
I mean, the heck with all the.
It's tight.
It's tight, man.
It's tight.
I mean, it's too tight. And normally we've got some enough stuff going on that we don't think about it. But I'm gonna tell you, when you get up here in the wide open. It does make it a little easier on you. Of course, we got a little glare to deal with and that kind of thing, but that's no big deal. We can light this thing up a little better. We could actually bring the camera in some if we needed to and back the shot off. So that ain't a big deal either.
Connie just said Laverne and Shirley.
All right, now Connie B.
Shut my eyes on.
Lenny and Squiggy.
We're gonna do it.
I'm Lenny.
I'd rather be Carmine, the big ragu.
The big ragu. I ain't heard that in a long time. Laverne and Shirley. Wow. I leave it to Cheyenne to come in there. There's Shayna Lambeth. And listen, backdrop really brings out the sparkle in your eyes, DJ.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe the shine on my head as well.
Yeah. He does like. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up, Butch. DJ does like it better here because there's more room for food. The problem is,
there's nothing.
We don't have any. Man, we went for about a week and a half where we was just getting. I'm talking about just blasted with food every day. We can't even.
Thursday will be here soon enough.
Can I tell you something groundbreaking?
Yes, sir.
I meant to start the show off with this. And this is groundbreaking. And I don't know if you or Greg may be as excited about this as I am, but I want to tell you something. And you know what? I'm even going to do this. I think that we need some sort of breaking. This is breaking news.
Got to be.
Hot mustard is back at McDonald's.
Hot mustard is back at McDonald's.
Hot mustard. You know, they ain't had hot mustard for 2 years, 3 years, ever.
I did not know that.
It's been gone. Hot mustard is back. Apparently, you two are hot mustard connoisseurs like I am. Hot mustard is back at McDonald's. If you can't be excited about that, then I'm going to tell you, I don't really know what to say to either one of them.
I'm excited. I didn't know it ever left. I never knew that it left.
It's been gone.
I did not know that.
I quit eating chicken nuggets because of it. I quit going and getting chicken nuggets because of it. I ain't miss many chicken nuggets.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't mind mustard, but I don't request it. If my dish comes with it, I'll certainly deal with it.
Matter of fact, if I get a 10-piece, I request 5 hot mustards.
Wow, you really like it?
I love it, and it's back. So for all you out there, Debo, good morning to you. Kim, there's Wiener back in. Daniel Wilson, Brianne Bright. For all y'all, all you McDonald's lovers out there that like hot mustard, well, it's back.
It's back.
So, like it or not, I don't care. I just want to tell you again, before we go off the, I don't even say air, before we shut this stream down, we are going to give away 4 tickets to the Daytona 500, which is next, not this coming Sunday, but the next. Wait a minute, is it Sunday or is it Saturday? What day? Oh, it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, February the 18th. So
that's pretty sporty.
That's big.
4 tickets, right there.
Somebody's going to have them today.
Somebody is going to win 4 tickets. There you go, Allison. That's right. I don't know why they ever got rid of it either. I mean, that's crazy. It's like, why do they only have the McRib every now and again?
I know.
I've never had the McRib.
I love it.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you something, man. For someone who claims to be such a food connoisseur,
I just saw you were upset with me when I just said I'd never had the McRib.
I'm amazed that you don't know about these food items we're talking about.
You would be shocked how finicky of an eater I am. Now, I eat in great bulk, but you'd be shocked how finicky I am.
I'm finicky, too, so I'm with you.
I've never eaten a pickle in my life, not even on accident.
I understand that, but I'm saying, listen, Burnham said it's perfect strangers, more like DJ and the Bear. Hey,
his daughter hit 2 home runs yesterday in their first softball game. Mary Michael.
Well, congratulations.
2 out of the park, 1 opposite field and 1 deep to left field.
Congratulations, T-Bone. I tell you what, we're going to go find us a big rig. We're going to get in it. We're going to take some pictures, and that may be a new logo for Drive Time. How about that? Especially if it was red with a white stripe down the side. You remember BJ and the Bear?
Yeah,
the show.
Yeah, I remember that show.
He's got a good eye for that. He was a stunt double in Under the Rainbow, the hit movie that back in the 70s. I don't know if y'all remember that on the big screen. Under the Rainbow, he was a stunt double in that movie, and I'll try to see if we can get some of those credits.
Hunter, let me tell you why. Hunter says, how do you go to McDonald's over Oaks? Listen, nothing beats an Oaks burger, but you got to understand, when you work at the Ford store, and McDonald's is just within arm's reach of the Ford store, it's real easy to walk over there and grab some of those chicken nuggets and that hot mustard. And Nelly Rock said that you're right, you've never eaten a pickle.
I've never eaten a pickle.
Well,
even on accident. I've eaten a cucumber, never had a pickle.
What's the difference? Pickle juice?
There's just got to be one. I don't know.
Yeah, pickle juice.
A pickle's a cucumber.
Yeah, so, I mean, I ain't that.
It just hadn't been pickled.
Hunter Hart, one of our outstanding young people at Troy, he's at Troy University.
Yeah,
doing big things.
Whoever turned on the air conditioner, thank you. because it feels great.
Feels better.
I'm not going to lie to you. It feels good. Hal Whitman in on the broadcast this morning. Of course, Hal is, I saw Hal walking around over here somewhere a while ago. I guess he's still around.
He's over in the bullpen.
Save money on the truck wrap. Just drag milk jugs behind the truck. Well, you know, I would, but that would be going against DJ's deal with the milk jug company. Of course, you can see he has scraped the brand off the side of it. I'm assuming he didn't want to promote any one brand of whatever over any other brand. You got something against barbers or dairy fresh or something like that?
No, just didn't want to, like you said, I want to plug one over the other.
Okay.
At this point.
Speaking of Oaks and Oaks Burgers, Hunter, I agree with you. If you want a great hamburger, go up there and get you one. They got some great hamburgers at Oaks. If anybody up there at Oaks is listening to us right now, would love to bring some food or some Oaks hamburgers down here. We'll take a plate full of them.
I'll tell you,
no problem.
Speaking of hamburgers, one of my favorite advertisements of all times, and our friend Josh Godwin had it at David's Catfish. He put out on his marquee, home of the second best hamburger in town.
Did he?
Second best. And I would disagree with him. His hamburger is delicious
is
also.
good.
Awesome.
Wow. Brad Heston is listening from 40,000 feet on the way to Dallas.
Steiner, headed to D-Town.
We are worldwide.
Tell you what, we wish him safe travels. That's a good man right there.
That's right.
Brad Heston.
Worldwide. How about that? 40,000 feet in the air. That's pretty sporty.
I'm assuming he's flying.
Where can we get the Holman? I guess Holman Prison, Burnham. He wants to know where he can get it. I guess Holman. You know, when you can get it, rob a bank. You can probably get all you want of it.
All you want of it.
I mean, you know, or next time you're in line at the airport, just mention something about a bomb.
That would do it.
You get all you need a Holman then. I can tell you right now.
That would do it.
Maybe not Holman, maybe something federal. Good morning, Miss Debbie Jen. And, you know, the funny thing about talking about the second best burger, and I'm going to say this and mean it, really mean it. We were distraught when Bracken's closed.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I mean, distraught. No, we're not. He's not going to rob a bank, Cheyenne. Don't worry about that. We were distraught when Bracken's closed. Bracken's filled a void with the hamburger for a long time before Oaks opened back up with what they called a special burger. Now, I'm not saying that the two were supposed to compete with each other. I don't mean that. I'm saying that special burger at Bracken's was one of the better hamburgers in town. I'd put them up there
was delicious,
with Oaks and David's, and I no doubt. Especially if you had, like I did, I would call Tim over there and say, Tim, I want you to make me a hamburger steak out of that special burger meat. And it was fantastic. Now, I would gain 7 pounds eating one of those.
Yeah.
Hal Whitman could eat one and lose 12 pounds. Now, how does that work? That man's got a metabolism like I've never seen. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ray Stewart, good morning, Ray. Samantha paid in.
Speaking of house, all those trips up and down the moon tower.
Well, yeah, maybe that's it. That's probably it. You know, that guy's wore like a 29 in the waist since he was like, I don't know, 8, and he's stayed that way. All three of us here, I would say, are not wearing the same size pants we did when we graduated high school. I can tell you that Hal Whitman is wearing the same size pants he did when he graduated high school. We can only wish to be that lucky. I'm not. So
I'm certainly not.
Yeah, and it's just how it goes. We talk about the Daytona tickets.
I'll tell you what I want to hear about.
Okay.
And the warm weather's kind of brought this on, and having Greg here, of course, adds to it. I want to hear about the farmers market, the plans for it this year. You're such a mainstay down there, one of the great vendors that bring local goods, fresh goods to the community. And I want to hear a little bit about that, when you guys are going to get started, what days you're going to be down there, and other surrounding markets you might be in as well.
Well, DJ, after the hunting season goes out Saturday, we're going to start scratching dirt. We're going to start planting. We're going to plant a couple of big areas of new potatoes, and those things will be ready about the we'll have them staged where they get ready for some the 1st of May, hopefully, and some about the time kids get out of school. And we'll be planting a lot of green beans to come off at the same time. Strawberries are blooming. Those things, we're probably going to be really loaded up about the end of March.
The strawberries you brought last year were amazing. I bought them time and time again. They were amazing.
Yes, I have some good partners, and they've planted a huge area. And so we'll have strawberries in March all the way through May. And then obviously 1st of June, we'll start having loads of tomatoes and squash and cucumbers and corn and peas and all that. So it won't be long. We're going to start planting here in about maybe a couple of weeks. But I'm going to do obviously I'm going to, we're set up for the city of East Bruton on Tuesdays. And, we're here in Bruton on Saturdays. We'll be in Monroeville on Thursdays. And at some point, we'll be going down to Mobile to Providence Hospital.
Well, you'll be wide open.
Big farmers market at Mobile at the market. And so.
Now, when is the one in Bruton?
It's on Saturday, every Saturday
morning.
Between 8 and about, 1 or 2 o'clock. It's a great market here. Connie does a fabulous job with this market. And, the city of Bruton is behind everything, so you can't go wrong here with anything.
Oh, that's a
very nice area they have developed down there to
awesome.
Get you guys set up, and that's pretty sporty.
Yeah, and if I can touch on something, I don't know if our seniors here are aware of this. We see it in other towns, but our county, the state offers for the people that are at least 60 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The rights to you can go to the Farmers Market Authority website for the state and apply for what's called the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program.
Okay.
And
I had no idea.
Nobody knows about it here. We don't get it. You get vouchers.
Okay.
And those are redeemable. You can't go to a grocery store or curb market, but they're redeemable with a person that can accept them at a farmer's market. So the state wants our seniors to get fresh produce, and you get get a book of $30.
Yeah, sure.
$5-6 coupons or something. They're just like a check. And I'm not saying that just for me. I'm saying it because our seniors here can get a little extra, and it's according to how many people in your household, how many times you can get them. So if our seniors that go to the Farmers Market Authority and look for the Senior Farmers Market Nutritional Program app, apply for on that application online, then maybe they'll come out at the end of May, 1st of June.
Yeah, we need to get that information out. That's outstanding.
We need our seniors because we get 3 or 4 here on a Saturday morning, and in other areas you may get 50 or 60. So that tells me I'm not worried about the money part. For me, I'm more worried about our seniors know that they can apply for this, and it's just something extra to get some fresh stuff.
Well, that's great information. I appreciate you bringing that to light. And is that on? Did you tell me that's on the internet? They go to that website.
Yeah, they go to the website. If they'll get.
And say it one more time. What website is it?
It's the Farmers Market Authority.
Farmers Market Authority
for the state of Alabama.
Okay.
Yes, and you'll see a thing that says Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program.
Okay.
And then they just fill out 2 or 3 questions about their income and about how many people are dependents in the house, and then they can register and hopefully receive
good stuff,
the benefits, and be able to, go to anybody,
sure,
that's can accept those and get some.
And I've seen your prices. I mean, $30 worth of vegetables and produce goes a long ways. I mean, your stuff is priced right to move, and certainly I can't say it enough. Appreciate you bringing that to our area and making it available to all of us.
Well, I would love to see them apply, and because we have a lot of people over 60 that could use it.
Sure.
And so. I just, wanted to put that out there that they can apply because nobody here knows about it.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So, real quick, why since we're up here, and
I love this, by the way.
Yeah,
I like being. I mean, this is
looks like
we talked about. Is nice.
Looks like we might do this some more from here.
That works.
Couple quick things. I don't know. A lot of people may know this or not. you need oil change. Guess what oil change costs? $19.99.
$19.99.
That's a fact.
5 quarts and a filter. I mean, you're not going to beat that anywhere.
That's right.
Anywhere.
$19.99. Of course, that's either Peach Ford or Peach Chevrolet. Of course, we're here at Peach Chevrolet today and going to be for the next couple of weeks and maybe even longer until we get the new facility built at the Ford store that's going to give us this kind of rent, which we're going to be in the showroom. I can tell you that. But, yeah, so $19.99 oil changes up here. A lot of good things going on up here. If you're looking for tires, whatever the case may be. Of course, we body shop, full service, same thing, just like the Ford store. Great selection of cars. Of course, we got the mayor of East Bruton in the house up here. We'll bring him in just a minute. Bring a couple of these guys in just a minute. Greg, anything in closing you want to talk to us about?
Yeah, I would like to just say one thing, if I can, about the Peach family.
Hey, JoJo, and thank you, Connie, for putting that link on there.
Connie.
I just want to tell everybody, that if you buy a vehicle from the Peach Chevrolet or the Peach Ford, you're in a family that'll take care of you.
Appreciate you saying that.
I bring, we buy vehicles from y'all, and anytime I have a service problem or I have a problem, all I got to do is get a hold of you or DJ or Patty or Greg Whitworth. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's not anything that I would expect to get out of Pensacola or Mobile. I don't think anybody in Pensacola or Mobile is going to come get you.
And probably won't. But we talked about this several times, and we'll say it again. If you buy a vehicle from us or do service with us or what have you, we want to make sure that we take care of you, and we'll go above and beyond and hopefully out of our way to try to make that experience work the way it should be. Are we perfect? No, we're not perfect. And let's all be honest with you. You spoke about reviews earlier on outfitters. I didn't realize there was reviews for hunting outfitters out there, but that's a great point. We live in a society today where we all look at reviews and we check reviews. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, one thing I've learned, you can do everything you can, and we're going to do and make a lot of people happy. There's some people that whatever we do, we can't. But we're going to do everything we can to try to do that and give you that experience. And, hey, if you buy a vehicle from us, we got 3 records on 24-hour standby.
That's amazing.
That if you got a problem, not only you that record coming to get it, but we're going to have something on the back of it to give you when that record gets there to make sure you don't have any downtime except for the time you had to sit and wait on that record to get there.
Well, that's why we're going to continue to buy from the Peach dealership, because I've been broke down with loads of watermelons and side the road, and my brakes went out at the hunting season one here not too long ago, and
I remember that the trailer with the watermelons. I remember that.
Yeah, and then my brakes went out leaving the hunting camp about a month ago, DJ, and I had to slide to a stop. Scared the daylights out of me. I just make a phone call and I hear help's on the way. So
hey, Tor,
I don't have to worry.
Get Terry Clark, tell him to come here, please.
Well, Connie was able to put the website on our program. She posted it. She posted it.
She put the website about the senior vouchers you're talking about. She posted that up. Connie, thank you for doing that. I did not know about that program.
I'd never heard of it.
I hadn't either, and I think that is a tremendous thing. We certainly
and that market down there is building, and Connie's Connie and the city of Bruton's the same way. Anything you need to help,
we want to see you
the
there.
Market better. We have a great market and a lot of great other vendors there.
That's right.
So it's a good place to come for a Saturday morning for.
Greg, good to see you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck on it. I know the last day of hunting season Saturday, so good luck.
We're gonna burn it up or sweat or something. That's right. Thank you,
all
man.
Right, Greg, good morning. Have a good one, man.
Thank y'all.
Greg Fleming. Come on in, TC.
Greg.
Thank you.
Up next, a man that needs no introduction.
Another man that needs no introduction.
No introduction.
Absolutely.
Slide on up here, TC. We got these rolling chairs, and I'm gonna tell you, you got to hold yourself up here because I'm telling you, you're gonna fool around, be like I am, and be slipped out of this thing because I about did when I first sat down here a while ago. Welcome the mayor of East Bruton, Alabama, the one and only, the Honorable Terry Clark. Terry, good morning.
I've been called a lot worse than honorable. Let me tell you that. Plenty of times. But good morning to you too.
Listen, it can't ever be bad to be called that, is it? I mean, isn't that what your plaque says over there when you have the city council meetings? The Honorable Terry Clark?
No, sir. It just says, but it might. I don't look at the plaque.
You're on the other side of it, aren't you?
I'm on the other side.
You never stand on that side of it and look at it.
No.
Why would I even make such a crazy statement? I don't even know why I can think something like that.
You've got a beautiful head, Mayor.
You know, I was looking at yours when you sat down over here, and I asked you where your hat was. I think I need my hat too.
I'm not far behind.
You still got some hair though.
Yeah, I got some, but I'm gonna tell you something. I was reading. I'll be honest. I was reading last night about these things called. Have you seen these hair plugs?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen how expensive? Now I didn't. Trust me, I'll shave all this mess off before I go to spend the money to put some hair back in there. I don't know what kind of stuff that is, but I'd rather be bald-headed. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, I just left my barber's shop, and she gets that right on the top. She pulls it up and trim it, and I tell her, don't pull. Please don't. Just leave it alone.
I was going to say, what's the trim?
Well, it's a little long, so I'm trying to trim
you don't want to come over?
I don't want it to come over. I want it to lay back.
Okay, well. Good morning, Dustin and Donna Melson,
like
Randy Joyner in
over here.
Ricky Thomas, Lou Nazier. There's Lou. So, Mayor, tell us. I saw the other day on. I don't remember if it was Facebook. I'd be lying if I told you I remembered which platform it was, but I could have swore that I saw. I think it was. Joey Wyatt's Wyatt. Is her name Pam?
It's Pam.
Yeah. She was getting handed a check for looked like about $350,000.
$350,000. Her and B.J. Biddle went up and got the money for us. It's for the water board.
Okay.
It's for reworking sewer lines.
Okay.
That are already down, and you know. They cave in sometime. They have roots get in them, and this is what this is for, is to upgrade those lines.
So y'all gonna do some sewer upgrades over
That's
there?
Exactly.
I think now, if I'm not bad mistaken, the Bruton is doing some of the same thing. Is that?
It must be because they got a little bit bigger grant than.
Okay. Well, I saw the pictures I saw was basically it said something to do. I remember because y'all had named some streets in there. They had identified some streets, so I assumed that's what it was for. Is that some sort of? Will y'all have to come and match some of that money as well?
It's an 80-20.
Oh, okay.
That match 20. But we were shocked that we got it because we had one last year, and usually you don't get them back to back. But we got them back to back, and I mean that's great. We was tickled. We figured it was going to be next year before we got the grant.
Right.
That was good.
Well. I got to tell you this too because I love some barbecue. I was sad to see Hog Heaven shut down. And let me tell you why. But just simply because one of my favorite I say memories, stories of Coach Cotton is the day that he brought me the Mike Godwin hot barbecue sandwich from Hog Heaven. Now I don't know if you ever had the Mike Godwin sandwich from over there.
I don't think I did.
But 3 bites. 3.
Do you need a gallon of milk?
I needed 2. Okay. It burnt the roof out of the top of my mouth. I'm not joking. That thing was hot. Now, it was so hot that he had actually bought another regular sandwich and had out there to give to me, which I couldn't eat because my mouth was so burned up at the time. But anyway, it's sad to hear about that. That is for sure.
It's sad for any business to go under.
Oh, certainly.
We don't want to lose any of them.
No. But I just that story came to my mind. When I heard that because I had such some fond memories of that. Of course, coaching several of us for years over at the Ford store. Lunchtime we'd go find somewhere to go. Find something to eat. Which, speaking of eating, there's still nobody showed up with any TC. Normally, for about a week and a half, we had food on the table during this show. Okay?
Good.
Well, if I'd have known you was going to be here today, I'd have brought my buddy over here some donuts because I know he likes
Hey,
them.
well, guess what? We're going to be here for the foreseeable future. We're going to be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So bring them.
My buddy will have donuts
Bring 'em.
tomorrow.
Hey, I promise you.
Did he eat the whole box
we
the other day?
welcome the donuts. Hey, good morning, Angie Lane, and Roger Chapman's in.
Hey,
You know Roger Chapman, don't you?
absolutely. Great man.
Listen, now, are you and Rogers going? Are y'all going to be friends if he goes and buys another F-150?
As long as he buys it for me. I mean, I'm fine. I don't mind settling F-150.
Hey, no. The joke between Roger and myself, of course, has always been, and Roger would be the first to say this, but he's always been, look, I'm going to make Clark mad now. I don't need to make Clark mad with him, okay? And
I get mad at Roger. Roger and Amy are two fine people.
Oh, no doubt.
Absolutely.
He's I just always find it amusing that he wants to make sure that if he buys something like that, that TC's name gets put on it there.
Well, that's good. I like that.
So but I always get a kick out of that. Listen, you might want to tell DJ that book. Those donuts are not gluten-free, DJ.
They can be.
Well,
They can be.
Christina says they're not. So
You want to bring some milk to go with it?
Well, I got to drink the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be fine.
yeah,
All right.
DJ does like pizza for breakfast, but only 2-day-old pizza.
When it marbles up a little
And
bit,
cold.
that's when it's fine.
Yeah, cold.
That's when it's fine.
Cheese is curdled up a little bit back more and that kind of thing. So
There was some information shared here earlier that you need to get with Connie on. One of the great things you've done in East Bruton is with your senior program over there in terms of feeding and whatnot. There are, and Greg brought it to our attention. I'd never heard of it. With the state of Alabama, they offer vouchers for that are redeemable at farmers markets, not grocery stores.
Yep.
And they can get produce and fresh vegetables. So it might be a good idea to get with Connie and get that information and make sure that your folks are taking advantage of that.
Well, it looks like
May already be.
Well, their seniors meet with our seniors.
Okay.
We have one senior outlet now.
Okay.
And the cost of running both of them, and we had the new building and all, so we brought it all over there, and all their seniors come over to us.
Awesome.
now.
Okay.
And it's just one.
Well,
thing.
do you know if y'all have tapped into that?
I do not know that.
Check on that. That'd be good.
I will.
And they're only and Greg said this, and I did not know this, but I love it. The vouchers are only redeemable at farmers market, whether it's here in Monroeville, Atmore, wherever it may
Where
be.
do they get the vouchers?
From the state. There's a website, and like I said, Connie
posted the link.
earlier.
We'll
get y'all hooked up.
We'll give
All
it to you.
But I think you get up to $30 and worth of vouchers.
I want to talk about something that might be quite as important, not quite as important, but obviously big news. I understand you now have joined the Facebook family.
Hey, I'm in. You just wait, folks. This week I'm gonna bust out, and all you folks that wanting cars and things. Look, I've been fighting Facebook.
He has fought it. Let me tell you, he has fought it.
I don't know anything about Facebook, but they tell me that they got me on there, and they're
do
going to
have you
take
on
care
there.
of me.
You're on there. I've seen you, but
My wife checks every night on me.
let me tell you this. He is right now. He has fought it, but I want to tell you something about TC. TC made a blooper. It really wasn't a blooper. He was actually trying to do a featuring a Denali. I guess it was a 3500.
It was.
Diesel out there one day, and he kept, he'd get through some of it and kind of mess up what he's wanting, his train of thought, that kind of thing. So we still took it. We put it out there. Well, I had a guy from England message me and say, listen, I've got 700,000 followers on my Facebook page over here, and I would love to use that video of the who y'all call the mayor doing the blooper thing. I said, well, that's no problem. You can use all you want of it, and so he did. And Terry is famous in England.
Well,
I don't know if you know that or not, but he got roughly. I think it was a couple 100,000 views on that video in England.
But you know what?
Wow.
They
Which is
didn't
big.
want to buy a car from me. I wanted to ship one over there, and I didn't get the first sale out of that. So
Well,
they need to tighten up a little
It's
bit.
kind of tough on that big pond. what I'm saying? I mean, it is. It's kind of tough. There's Dylan Etheridge and John Hart. Of course, Margaret Cotton in. Good morning.
I got a feeling that's Robbie.
You think so?
Yeah. Mayor Clark has a Facebook page and Robbie doesn't, but he's on there from time to time.
Is Robbie one of those?
Oh yeah,
one of those.
I got a feeling that's Robbie.
You mean I've got to step on him now?
Oh yeah, you got another step on him.
Oh man,
that can't be bad. Let me say this: can you swing a golf club like he can?
I couldn't hit a baseball.
Look at that. Booker says stalker.
I got a feeling that's Uncle Robbie.
All right, TC. Well, look, we're gonna be looking forward to that video that you're coming out with. Know that it's coming.
It's coming.
TC's gonna have a one coming out. We're gonna. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
For them donuts in the morning.
Yes, it is donuts in the morning.
In the morning, we're waiting on them.
Okay.
We're gonna bring Tori Madden up. Come on over, Tori, and it's your time on the mic, and we're gonna talk about something Tori is doing. And
a star.
A star is born
yesterday.
We have a. Of course, now I'm gonna tell you something. This is much nicer having you sitting between us than Greg Fleming or Terry Clark.
To have gone from Greg,
nothing against Greg or Terry,
to the mayor, to Tori.
Yeah,
that's monumental.
We took 5 steps up. Oh yeah, it is Stokes' birthday today?
1-8.
Well, you ain't said nothing about it.
I mentioned it a little earlier.
Well, you did.
I
must have been over here in the middle of something because I didn't hear. Happy birthday, son. 18.
18.
18.
Flown by.
So, where is that at? I know I've got that.
Happy birthday!
How about that?
Mitchell Street. What is it? Mitt Burnham is going to be. How old did Burnham say? His birthday is Saturday.
7. I think he'll be 7.
Yeah. So, Tori.
Yes.
Tell us about, and you got to pull up.
Pull up?
Yeah. Yeah. That thing will kick you back in that wall. It did me earlier. I'm telling you.
If you want some water.
So, I'm sure she's going to want to drink out of that jug. Okay. I mean, she has classed this program up, and that I don't think she's going to do that. Anyhow, so Tori decided yesterday. I'll let you tell the story. That she anyway. Kind of a challenge put out there about making videos.
Yes.
And so I'll let you take it from there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I said there was a challenge out there for videos we have to do one a week.
You're right.
So, I guess one of my most favorite holidays of the year is Valentine's Day. I mean, it's everybody, I like to see everybody get creative with the gifts they get their significant other. So I just figured I would do a giveaway, and I'm actually going to do another one next week. So I'll announce that Monday.
So she's not going to brag on herself, so let me brag a little bit here, okay? So she did this video, and some of her coworkers up here were like, you get 500 views, Then it got to 1,000. It's like, it's going to slow down. It's going to slow down. Then it got to 1,500, and then it got to 2,000. Everybody shut up. Well, I looked this morning before we went on the stream here, and it was, when I looked, it was 7,800.
I'm now to 8,200.
8,200 views.
The last I checked.
Now that video was done yesterday at what time?
Yesterday, probably around 1 or 2. Maybe
2 o'clock.
300 to 400 shares too.
About 3 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah,
afternoon.
300 or so shares on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've not shared it one time.
No, I have not.
And it's a great giveaway. One of our great stores, Weavers down the boardwalk.
Andrew
great
and Jenny.
Giveaway, yeah.
Certainly. I mean, a great giveaway. Mr. Ben Quimby, Neal High School, birthday today. Hey, I guarantee you I couldn't do that job either. Katie Fowler in. So a lot of response.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of response. And done on the boardwalk. A great place to do it, by the way, on the boardwalk downtown. So Tori is making her rounds as being Facebook famous here in this area. who knows? She may get noticed across the pond as well, or West Coast, Pea Ridge. We found that to be very hotbed. We found that to be very. We didn't realize that there were 22 people out there that would watch baseball, and we
they did one night.
We had that one night. We were actually kind of shocked with that. But hey, Tori, stop by to Little Bells and get another gift certificate to give away next week. That's Mallory Stanley. That's what she said.
Another good idea.
All right.
Great idea. Michael Carey.
Great idea.
What's up, Michael Carey? That is a great idea. Of course, Tori is, one of our sales associates here, professionals. And if you're looking for a vehicle or need a vehicle, come see Tori. But I tell you what, like and share that video that she made if you want nothing to do with anything except winning $25 because she likes Valentine's Day.
I love it.
How about it?
She loves Valentine's Day. How about that? Valentine's Day. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot Valentine's Day was coming up. So
I know where you can get you a good meal on Valentine's Day.
Really?
The camp. 31.
Oh, that's right. He told us about that.
They had a heck of a special. I think it was like $15.99 or something.
For prime rib or something?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's give away some tickets.
Daytona 500.
To the Daytona 500. Now listen, if the winner of these, if you can't go, certainly, call us and tell us, hey, I can't go. We can, a lot of other people out there that we can get them to. We want to make sure that whoever does win these things is going to go and going to watch and wants to watch the Daytona 500. This is all done at random. We pull these and pick these at random, and I'm just going through here now to see, trying to find it. Which one did it pick? Let's see. Well, I'm hunting. DJ, you want to fill the air while I'm hunting this thing for a second?
Yeah. When you say you're hunting, you're trying to get it to pull up.
Yeah,
the winner's going to be.
Right. I had it, and then the feed, I lost it, so I'm having to hunt.
I'm having a couple of technical issues myself, but yeah, we can get through it. Tori, talk about a little bit. You've been here at Pete Chevrolet for how long now?
This is actually my 4th week.
4th week. How's it gone so far through the first 4 weeks?
Well, I've sold 4 so far.
Good.
So it's not been too bad, but I think I'm going to get the hang of it.
A lot of nice folks up there.
It's a little slow, but I'll get them. Yes, I love everybody that I work with. Everybody's really super nice, really supporting, each other.
The mayor keeps things interesting, I'm sure, does he not?
He does. He's usually our entertainment of the day. But yes, he keeps it lively up here.
I tell you, with the weather starting to warm up a little bit, and I know the groundhog says we have 6 more weeks of winter, but maybe he'll be wrong. Hopefully it'll start warm up.
This week's supposed to be 60s and 70s all week. So.
Great opportunity to get out and walk the lot and eye that new vehicle as spring rolls in. And of course,
we've got some good deals going on. Most definitely.
How do you put up, or do you have any dealings with those clowns in the back, Kevin Ladanier and Alan Howard? Do you ever have to cross paths with those guys?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, bless your heart.
But they are good guys.
If you say so. Kevin Ladanier. He had a birthday this week. It was actually yesterday. Kevin's birthday was yesterday.
You're not going to believe this.
What's that?
I mean, I kept checking just to make sure, because this is going to sound like we have rigged this thing. I'm just completely randomized. Butch McKenzie, Lance McKenzie,
wow,
has won 4 tickets to the Daytona 500.
You have just made his day.
Yeah, it was completely random.
That's what I checked. That's what I kept scrolling through. I was like, people will never believe this if I don't make sure this. It's him. I'm telling you, he has just won 4 tickets. I don't know if he's still watching. If he hadn't, we'll get a message to him or what have you.
Awesome giveaway.
So Tori, thank you for coming and sitting in and obviously making you trust me, you made this class this show up for sure, and there's no doubt about that.
Well, thank y'all for having me.
Obviously, much more so than me and DJ can ever do, and that's for real. We'll catch you next tomorrow morning. We'll get it set up a little quicker in the morning. We just had some technical things come up this morning that we had to take care of. So we want to get this thing going and get it going better. Butch, congratulations. And Tori's like, let me get up out of this camera. She's ready to go. We're gonna hit this outro and we're gonna get out of here. And so we'll catch y'all tomorrow morning. What time, DJ? Well, I'll let DJ do his thing. How about that?
I want to thank Jim Peach Motors and Pete Chevrolet for bringing Drive Time to you this morning. Thank all of you for spending the first part of your day with us. I want to thank Greg Fleming and the mayor, and of course Tori here for spending some time with us also. And y'all have a good day, and we will see y'all tomorrow at 8-ish here on Drive Time.
Tuning in to Drive Time from Peach Ford in historic Bruton, Alabama. Remember to tune in every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m.-ish. Remember to like and share the Drive Time videos, as the more you like and share, the more chances you have to win.